Hi, this is Vikram here from Kylas CRM and welcome to our growth series, Growth with Kylas. So I hope you have set up your CRMs and we are getting into the intermediate part. Move into the next step where we kind of make your CRM not only a system of records but a system for growth. Please don't forget to subscribe and we have more information on the blog in the comment below. So today we are covering a mid-sized company. Let's hope you are doing a turnover of 30 to 40 crores plus or a $10 million turnover, $8 to $10 million, and you are a nationwide company and you have multiple channels for distribution. So let's get to our first section, which is setting up the different channels and pipeline for a large business. First one we talk about is all these channels will be your lead pipelines or suspect pipelines, whatever you call it, where there are one-on-one contacts. And after that, any deal created will go in a deal. So you'll have a single deal pipeline always, right? And nurturing pipeline obviously is also a lead pipeline. So what we are talking about here is the first motion, which is kind of the channel is the inbound channel. So inbound channel mein you'll have aggregators like IndiaMart and all these coming in, or you'll have your Meta and Google ads and all these running where you're getting orders directly into your channel, and primarily anything else you are doing events or something where you're booking direct orders. So set up a pipeline for that, tag the lead source properly so you know how much money spent, what's the ROI on that. The second channel is obviously an outbound channel. An outbound channel is where, let's say, you're directly selling through retailers, or you're taking order from retailers and you're fulfilling through distributors, right? It can be both. So where we scrape data from different sources like Just Dial or directories or Google listings and all these. You create a database, you have a direct sales team, they are calling out, they are doing meetings, they are booking orders, your distributor can fulfill them or you can fulfill them. So it becomes a little easy to scale the business like this. Very easy to do, set up outbound pipeline, start calling, start taking orders. You can have AI assistants reaching out to set up the meetings. So you can do this at scale today, right? And the third channel is B2B2C, which is through the distributor, right? So primarily onboarding distributors and selling through the distributors. So you have a distributor channel which you are nurturing, you are sending out orders, you are running gamification on that, you are posting results constantly. Your team is allocated to a region. Are they reaching out to your distributor? How many times they are meeting them? You can track all that through this pipeline. So those are the three channels that you need to be set up, and the teams need to be set up properly around these channels, right? So you can have a direct sales team which handles the inbound outbound channel. You have a distributor sales team which can primarily sell through distributors or partners, and they can be allocated regions and they can be allocated revenue targets. So let's get to the first automation where an inquiry comes in, right? Imagine somebody fills in a form. So what kind of workflows do you fire here? The idea is to make sure the time to service goes to the lowest possible time and there is customer delight. And that is where a lot of automation can come in. So once a lead comes in, the routing engine can assign it to the right person, the right team, the right region. So you can set up an automated routing engine. Once it's routed to the right person, you can use a workflow to do auto call. So a call is set up between the customer and your sales agent. If you really want to go advanced, you can actually have a voice agent which can call the customer and take basic requirements and kind of set up the next meeting for him. Another workflow you can use is a WhatsApp workflow. You can build a WhatsApp bot to send out an immediate ping to the customer to ask questions. If he just needs basic quotations, it can be sent out immediately. You can at least capture customer requirements on WhatsApp and set up a time to call. So if it's a manual process, the next workflow, if the auto call is not picked up, a task is automatically set up to follow up with the customer. If the customer call is not done that day or in a couple of hours, an escalation gets sent to the manager automatically through another workflow. So the system can go and try an auto call even after an hour. The workflow can do that too, right? So you just don't let anyone drop the ball from that point on. Again, from AI, you can understand the customer requirements better. You can do voice transcription. All that comes back into the system. So if your sales people even don't remember a little bit or forget what the conversation was, every conversation gets recorded. The next step also get recorded. So this is how you create great efficiency in the system, right? So an intelligent workflow system or an AI agentic system allows you to bring in the discipline that the best salesperson will have. He will never miss a customer call. He will always get back to the customer fast. He will get your human intervention to be fast too. So moving to the agentic platforms and workflow and automation platform kind of helps you tremendously to improve the whole system efficiency, where we see a lot of people struggling. Even a lift of 20% of getting back to customers means 10% more order book. So let's get to the next stage, where you have an agentic scoring platform that will help you constantly go through all your data and the events that every customer does with your brand and capture and tell you who's engaged, who's not, right? So you can set up email triggers firstly. Email has been open, not open, depending on that you can kind of reduce and increase the scores. You can do it on lead and deals both. When it comes to deals, there are multiple decision makers. So you also have to score if anyone is blocking your deal, right? Out of 2-3 people who are involved in the deal, you have one person who's pushing the deal, but you have to keep other people happy too. If they are not opening up your email, not opening up your quotation, you will be nudged to kind of give them a call if their score falls a little below what you expect. So you can set up score on deals, on leads, both, email, call interactions, and on WhatsApp interactions. So all your communication channels are covered here. So it basically helps you understand if your customer is engaged, not engaged. An escalation is sent to senior people as soon as the lead starts falling below. So you can do cross calling by your manager to get the leads going again, right? Not only that, all calls can be recorded. You have a sentiment analysis and scoring engine to understand. Most of the sales people are very optimistic. They'll say that okay, this deal is almost done, but the AI engine will come back and tell you from the reasoning and call sentiment if this deal is really going ahead or the salesperson is just over optimistic. So all these scoring and agentic platform will help you understand what deals are moving ahead, what are not, where interventions are needed. So it's a complete automation platform to push your whole pipeline to the next step, more closer to closing. So what's the outcome here? You stop chasing noise and start chasing real deals which are closing. So if you have already set up your CRM and finished your basic onboarding, this is the next frontier to go after. Using agentic AI, workflow scoring to kind of make your CRM not only a system of records but a system for growth. So automate your repetitive tasks, use agentic AI to do scoring and go through data and take the next steps for you and the sentiment analysis and everything, and make this a fabulous system that drives your growth. And please don't forget to subscribe. This kind of encourages us to keep posting more on growth for your business.